Steven.
The toe snitch, wake up.
Yeah,
no, he's not why it all started, McLeod. It's not why it all started. It was Kiwi Farms, allegedly. I don't even if Steel Toe snitched on the ricottas. I mean, why wouldn't he? But again, according to my sources or whatever people are saying, basically Kiwi Farms is all over Nick Ricotta, and they were the ones who snitched. Again, I think that's what it said in the police report. I think it said that in the police report that Kiwi Farms were basically tipped off the police, or they contacted the local authorities. But if you're doing coke with your kids, at some point it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. But the toe snitch on I mean, and then Gino again. Pat Dixon's like, no, I think they all get their information from Carl.
No, but the toe's not innocent.
No, he's not innocent. But did he snitch on the ricottas and his wife? Maybe, but yeah. Even if he did,
he told the police where the coke was.
Even if he did, he was worried about getting fucking dragged. And the guy was fucking his wife. So you think he's just gonna sit there? It's like, the guy's talking to my wife. I have no problem with that.
But the toe
even if he did snitch, Gino snitched on him.
Aaron agreed to that. They're all garbage. Steel Toe, Ricotta, April's a whore. I'm sorry, she is. She's a prostitute.
Might sue you for defamation.
Good. She's dating a married couple and sleeping in their bed and not working, and they pay for our bills. She's a whore, prostitute, and Steel Toe's a piece of shit too for letting it happen. So he has no one to blame but himself for letting Nick Ricotta talk him into fucking his wife. I don't know about you, but I'm not letting anyone.
Nick Ricotta talk Steel Toe?
Nick Ricotta and his whore wife, and I'm saying this, what's her name? Nikki Glazer?
Nikki Glazer Ricotta.
Yeah, so they wanted to swing. They wanted to swap wives, and they talked.
Who are you hearing this from? Your sources?
Aaron said
it was the Ricotta's idea?
Yeah, it was their idea, and April was all about it. So Aaron was just like,
she wanted to do more coke. She knew if she fucked these people, they would supply her with coke, free coke.
So what happened was they swapped wives, and it got out of control. And then April just loved that Ricotta dick, and she didn't want to go back. And she just
I think she just liked the coke.
And she liked the coke, and she abandoned. She was the stepmom of Aaron's kids. She abandoned them.
Stepmom, I've been saying from the beginning, it was going to be so easy for her to just walk away from that because the kids aren't hers. And even though she's like, oh, we spent time with the kids, and there were kids over the house when they were still doing the show together. By law, they're not her kids, so she can walk away, no questions asked.
But that fucks with the kid's mind.
Rental car, you just go like. Yeah, like it's not my car, it's your car. You take it back.
I told this story. It fucks with the kid's mind. You got to if you're in a divorce
situation. Kids are resilient.
No, I'm telling you a story. My mom dated this guy named Stanley, and this guy was the best male role model in my life.
I was going to say the best mailman.
He was a great guy. He'd bring toys to me. He'd bring baseballs. He'd play catch. I didn't have a father, so I was like, this guy's great. And then one day Stanley was gone. I'm like, Mom, what happened to Stanley? He's like, Stanley's not going to come around anymore. And I started crying, and I never saw him again, and it fucked with me. And I'm, 49 years old? I'm still thinking of Stanley. That's what's going to happen with these kids. They're like, what happened to April? What happened to April? And then